Good evening, class.
Good evening, madam.
How are you?
We are fine, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Okay. Welcome to today's online session. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs
Yes.
up if you can hear me. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, everyone, if you can hear me well. Yes, I can see everyone can hear me now. So we are going to start. I want to know if you are all in. And I want to mark the register. Langat Peter. Langat
Present.
Peter. Okay. Masai Kennedy.
Present, madam.
And Josephine Manyeki.
Present.
Okay, I can see you are all in. So we can start today's lesson. And I want us first, before we start our session today, we can remind ourselves what we learned in our last session. Can we remind ourselves kindly, what did we learn on our previous lesson? Kindly, if you can remember, you can unmute and you can unmute and talk. Yes, Kennedy?
We talked about lab rules.
Yes.
One of them being that do not eat or drink anything in the laboratory.
Yes. Anyone else also you can write in the chat. Some of them if you cannot talk. Any other person who can contribute on the lab rules and regulations? Yes. Has anyone written on the chat?
We learned about how to ensure that there is safety in the laboratory.
Yes. So those are some of the lab rules and regulations we learned. So today I want us to learn on bacterial growth requirements. I think from our last lab visit we visited a lab and cultured bacteria. I think we've talked about bacteria at some point. So before I can share my screen, we can first remind ourselves if you've ever heard some of the requirements which are required by bacteria to grow. Some of the requirements, you can raise your hand or write in the chat some of the requirements. Can you write in the chat so that we can see? Can you write in the chat some of the requirements for bacteria to grow? Yes, Langat Kiprotich, I can see you wrote culture media. Yes, it requires culture media. Oxygen is some of the requirements also. Another one you can write, yes, Manyeki, I can see water, temperature. Yes, another one, yes, carbon dioxide. So those are the few requirements which are required by bacteria to grow. And I can see you have an idea of what you are going to learn today. So I want to share my screen so that everyone, we can have a discussion on some of the requirements required by bacteria to grow in a culture medium as written by Langat Peter. So I want to share my screen. If you can see my screen, you will tell me, you write a thumbs up. You can give a thumbs up. Can you see my screen? Yes, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Everyone, Peter, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes. So, Masai, can you see my screen? Masai?
Yes, I can see.
Yes.
I can see.
So I want us to discuss on what you've seen just on my screen about bacterial growth requirements. So there are some requirements which are required by bacteria to grow, and I'm going to start with the common nutritional requirements which are required by bacteria to grow. As you had said, they have water. I think water is as an essential factor in bacteria to grow, as it has so many functions. For example, it contributes to pressure, osmotic pressure of some of the bacteria. We have also carbon source, nitrogen source, mineral source, which are the general ones. So next, we are going to look at minerals and growth factors. So minerals and growth factors, for example, examples of minerals which can be required by bacteria to grow are iron, magnesium, sulfur, phosphorus, vitamins, and amino acids. So this, I think this one also contributes to osmotic pressure of the cell of a bacteria for the sake of it to grow. So, are we together? Are you together?
Yes, we are together.
Yes, I think you can hear me well. So next we are going to look at the physical requirements. So there are the physical requirements required by bacteria to grow. For example, on temperature, as this can favor different types of bacteria. For example, we have bacteria which are psychrophiles. It means psychrophiles grow at a temperature of 0 to 20 degrees Celsius. Mesophiles favors at 20 to 45 degrees Celsius, and thermophiles grow at a temperature of above 80 degrees Celsius. Is that okay? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So we are going to look at next. I think we discussed on slide 7. Then we have now the oxygen requirements. On oxygen requirements, different bacteria require different oxygen. Some require oxygen, some do not require oxygen, and some might or might not require oxygen. So for example, we have anaerobes, which we know that they require oxygen to grow. Then we have anaerobes. They don't require oxygen at all to grow. They just grow in absence of oxygen. Then we have microphiles, which they can grow with or without oxygen. Is that okay? Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So I think those are the few. I think there are so many, but during your free time, you can go and still research on so many factors which are required by bacteria to grow. Is that okay? So today, before I give you an assignment, can anyone tell me if you have a question, clarification, any comments? You can unmute and talk. Any question, class?
Maybe I can give one platform to talk.
Yes. Yes, you
We
can.
are okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, John, you are in.
Yes, I was in.
Oh yes, welcome. So now I'm going to give you an assignment there. Can you see the last slide 9?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can see an assignment at the end of the slide, which says explain different types of culture media. I think that is the assignment you need to do today. There are so many different types of culture media present which can be used to grow bacteria. So I want you to go research on that, do an assignment, and type the assignment. We will present it in our next class, and this will cater for 30 marks, which is for Cat 1. Is that okay?
Yes.
Are we together? Yes. So I think for today, make sure you copy that assignment and be able to do it. We'll collect in our next class. So for today, I think we can end there our class. I can stop sharing my screen.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
yes, so
Thank you.
you can do that as assignment. We'll meet in our next class. Thank you for your cooperation. You are now free to leave. Yes.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Thumbs up.